I don't know. It's not a bad shot, but I'm trying to get the good shot. We might have to put it further away, and then I'm gonna get the secondary screen, I think. I think that's the plan, yeah. Sorry.
Indeed.
And greetings unto you,
You.
beloved and
Holy.
holy friends. What a dear pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution, another opportunity for us to consider saving some daylight. Because that's what we're dealing with, aren't we?
MeltMore's first.
My first light savings. Save savings. Light savings. It really is not something I expected. I would not have realized, honestly, if it wasn't for my Whoop stats.
Really? Mm-hmm. What did your whoop say? Did it say that you slept 6 hours or did it?
6 hours and 40 minutes. That's how much sleep I got. So I
At least
definitely.
you went to bed at a decent time.
True.
Like a pretty decent time.
Yeah, we went to bed before 11. And we.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, put the feet out.
Now I got some leg room. Sweet. Oh, my stuff.
Can I hold something for you? Am I scooted too close?
No, no. No, no, no. You stay scooted as close as you are. I have actually put my Kalimba on my SIM card deck and then they go, whoop.
Yeah, a pretty slick surface.
I don't think this is right. I don't think it's right. I think it needs to be closer and pointing downwards more.
There we go.
Better.
That's better.
Yes. Okay. We've done yoga. Me and Joe had a loud night. And not in that way.
I was gonna say.
I wish. It was more one of those experiences where
The noise came from our dog.
Noodle, he has this thing where if he gets into a certain state, he'll holler. But it's not like a whine or like a single bark. It's like he is trapped underneath, like bricks or something, and he's trying to let anybody above the brick surface know that he's very trapped.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's almost like he's too short to sit at the kitchen table, and everybody at the kitchen table is eating his favorite sweets.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a cry.
And like it's literally the first time it's ever happened like that, where you just
it like multiple times.
get screaming. Oh, I think like 7+ times of us just getting like woken up, and then I can hear both me and Joe entering heavy breathing states of like
Yogi 5000 mode.
Turn into Yogi 5000s. It really was challenging. And despite all of that, me and Joe's sleep scores seemed to be fine. Maybe even our heart rate variability went up because we had to keep Yogi 5000 thing ourselves, where our body's willpower literally had to increase so we can not lose our minds or something.
My sleep score was impressive.
Like I got
Like so impressive.
88.
So I was like, yeah.
Be a good girl, Zoe. I took him out this morning too. Joe as well. He got to lick Joe's eyeballs.
He doesn't like my eyeballs.
He basically licks her eyeballs. Don't let her fool you. He goes straight for the corners of her eyes.
He goes for my eyelashes
Yeah,
and
like,
the corners of
I
my
should
eyes.
actually do the corners of my eyes too. Like this is the stuff that he goes for. He goes for the sleep in your eyes.
He's like, cleaning my lady.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna just do my thing. We got a few friends joining us already saying, "What's up, positive homie? Oh, Cabin Glass Adventures is here again. Welcome. I'm doing well. I feel like I'm a little bit sleepy. This is the literally least sleep I've gotten since getting to America as well, I think.
Since the flights.
Since the
Wow.
flights, yep. And I am instantly aware that my brain is affected by poor sleep. And I do hope.
Sunday the 8th. So you've been here for a month and a week.
month and a week now. It's true. And what a month and a week it's been. And now I'm saving daylight already. Got the American experience.
You really did get the American experience. You got to experience like 3 seasons so far.
3 seasons already. I've experienced Super Bowl. I've experienced American fast food. We went to a steak and shake. Not talking about food, just talking about enjoyment, right? And Joe was like, "This place is good," and I can confirm. They can.
They
They
got the
can.
steaks, they got the
They,
shake. They don't have any steaks, but they do got the shakes. They have steak burgers.
they,
But
they can take some of our money every now and then.
got you a melt, and you were like, well, I got me a melt, and then I
Yeah.
ended up sharing it.
Yep. Yep. I got a different sandwich and hers was better, and I admitted as much. It was nice. And then we ended up cooking 14 pounds of ham yesterday. Yes, literally.
And this boykey's gonna eat it
I'm
all.
gonna eat 14 pounds of ham over the next 2 weeks, probably. How much is that? A pound gives me, I think, like 100 grams of protein. So it probably, I would. Probably I'm gonna eat it in the next 2 weeks.
With the help of me,
Yeah, that's true.
I'll make an omelet.
Guess it's gonna last only 5 days. I'm joking. I made a joke about you eating more than me. Okay, I'm getting back to it. We have Sam saying, and now you know from experience, daylight saving times is evil. It was kind of interesting for me to wake up around the time I would expect to wake up, and it's just like still dark outside. That was the most unexpected part. But I sat down and I read my book. Because of the dog screaming, I end up like Joe still wanted to sleep some more, and then I came out and I took him out and I took him outside, and he did his business and got all of his like he's literally back there chilling right now.
It was right there.
Oh, like my field of vision was obstructed from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first time he howled, I went over and I was like, "Hey, Noodle, we're still here." And he looked at me and he stopped, and then I went and I laid down, looked at my clock, and it said it was like 4 or something in the morning. And then my brain had to do some math and like, the time has changed. It is technically 3 a.m. and that's when it all began.
Yeah, maybe Noodle doesn't like daylight saving times either.
Yeah, he was howling about it.
Uh, you were not 6 foot 7. I know, as a matter of fact. You can't even spell Austin correctly. Nice. We got idiot casino. Absolutely clapping back. Need a maid, need chai. Don't want to get off my couch.
Dude.
Relatable.
Yep.
I'm sleepy too. This time change is lame. I want it gone.
Chai. We got chai tea peeps in the
Who's chai? 14 pounds of ham. You're gonna get the ham so it's apparently it's like pickled or something, or what's the word? Brined, right? I guess they brine those things.
brined glaze.
We did glaze as well, but I think before
They
they get
brine
cooked,
it.
they brine them.
That's why it's so salty.
And that's why it can technically be, I think, not the best for you. I think that might what be the. I'm so fucking tired. That might be what gives you the sleep sweats. The sleep sweats. Oh my
The
god.
meat sweats.
My freaking brain.
You poor
Who
thing.
thought this was a good idea? Why did I get up? Okay, yeah, I remember why I got up. Okay. I'm like asking myself, and then I'm like, oh. I did get to read some, but I stopped reading when it prompted me to start journaling.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'll journal next time. I promise.
I'm curious. Once you get done with the book, maybe I'll take
I
it.
think you should. It's good.
I've been thinking about journaling again lately. I haven't journaled in a minute. So,
I used to have. Did I show you this?
digital journal?
A very consistent digital
Wow,
journal.
look at you. 2003. Uh-oh, this is going to be incriminating, isn't it? Oh, wow, you actually... Hey, Lois Anna. You talked about Lois Anna there.
I did? Nice, that's cute.
That's the first name I saw.
Ruben will come. Ruben. Probably going to have views he would like to share. How interesting. The fact that Ruben is the one who...
Oh, you're not... Yeah.
And at
Ruben, the
that
very
point,
last one
yep,
that
he's
visited
one of the
you.
last people that visited me.
Lit.
We live lit lives. Love is true. Yeah, 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 yeah. But it took me time. It took me sometimes up to an hour to finish my journal entry every day. And I was like, yo, can I afford to spend an hour forever?
Something that I liked that we did in one of my English classes is like we would start the class, and it was a class it was like early in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We would start the class with 15 to 20 minutes of writing.
Okay.
We would just sit in the class and we would write for 15 to 20 minutes, and there was a time limit. You have that 5 minute grace period. It's like you can stop somewhere in this 5 minutes, but you can't go past 20 minutes.
Mm.
And so it was just like a moment to like slow down and gather your thoughts. You could write about anything at all. You could write the word the over and over again for 15 minutes, but that's actually a lot harder than writing.
Exactly. Just write something instead of
Yeah.
the. Yeah, that would be, I think, better than the kind of experience I had. The only time we would really do creative writing is when we had an assignment or when we had tests.
Really? Oh man, we were writing papers all the time. We were writing papers like multiple times a week.
Multiple times a week.
I mean, not big papers, but yeah, we were writing.
Yo.
We were writing all the time.
Yeah, no, for us it was a very rare occurrence. And I feel like that would have been more valuable than any of the other stuff that I actually
I
did at school.
So this is my anecdote, and there's nothing against homeschooling, but it was a very interesting experience going from somebody who was like in a public school. We did a lot of writing. We did a lot of structured writing. We talked about how at the beginning you should talk about your point, in the middle, give your like supporting things, and then conclude.
Yeah.
And we followed this structure, and I recognized as I continued to do that how my speech followed that structure. I felt really collected. I could really carry a conversation. And then I met somebody who was homeschooled, and they never wrote a paper in their life. And I could not carry a conversation with them. And I'm not saying that there's any correlation or causation, but like it was it was really hard to try to follow that structure that I was so used to following, like
It's like
in conversation.
this is what this is what we're talking about it, and then concluding what we've talked about, kind of thing, where it's just open-ended,
Yeah.
nonstop. Like,
Instead of a building up, it seemed like we were just like throwing planks all over the surface.
yeah, a plank could go here, throws a plank.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousins were homeschooled for the first, I think, 12 years of their lives. Because they were 12 or something like that. And then their mother realized, I ain't doing these kids no favors. And she did end up sending them to public school as well.
There's a lot of socializing that goes on there too that
Yeah.
prepares you for the world that's
She was living in the right environment for homeschooling in that way, where there was other parents like literally in their block also doing homeschooling. So they would like organize
homeschooled
play
together.
dates.
That's
They
cute.
would homeschool together. They would still give the kids the opportunity to engage socially with the other homeschool kids, kind of thing. But in the same way, like because me and that cousin are only a year apart, I think that's also a part of it where it was very clear that and my mom also had me do oratory. We call it redenage, where we would do speeches, right? Prepare speeches in front of a whole hall. And I would do that stuff since I was 7. And right, by the age of like 10, 12, me and him were not on the same plane.
Right, because you could speak to
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of people
I could
with no
speak to
nerves.
adults, yeah.
Yeah.
Could speak to adults, like carry a conversation with an adult, and I could barely have a conversation with him, kind of thing. Me and him,
Really?
yeah. I mean, like we would have conversations, but it would be
Hard.
kid stuff. It wouldn't be like nothing of substance, kind of thing.
You were like 12 years old and you're like, speak to me with something of substance,
Speak to me with
child."
something of substance. My time is valuable, I say.
My time is valuable, child.
My time is valuable, other child. I only got so long to be child. Oh, don't be wasting my time. Let's see
That's
what the friends
silly.
are saying. We got so much love in chat. Bless you. Yes, specifically you. Who, me? Looks around in the room. Yes, you. Get blessed. I'm sleepy too. Bless again. Who's Chai? Chai is a type of tea. 40 pounds of ham. What a lucky lady to have such a handsome partner. Oh, it's so nice. I love your morning smiles, though. A smile can change the day. I appreciate you appreciating me. This is a new friend, Cabin Glass Adventures.
Cabin Glass
They
Adventures.
joined, I think, either yesterday or day before yesterday. And I did recommend that they come back here again. They also were happy with the positivity we share. Where are they from? I am from South Africa.
I am from the internet.
That is the answer me and her have been joking we should give to people when they ask us where we're from. We're from the internet.
I'm AI.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
both.
actually real.
None of us are real. Do you think you're real? Go and look at yourself in the mirror quickly. Runs to the mirror, sees nothing in the mirror, has existential
Is
crisis,
vampire.
comes back here, lets me know that is vampire, gives me location so that I can go and meet you, so you can make me vampire too. Right, right. All the vampires in chat, hit me up. What's up, bro? Hey, Mister. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read that username. Hi. We got Hyper Slob. Can I cuddle with y'all? I won't bite. You can sit across from us on that couch, you know, and we'll give you a bunch of pillows that you can hold on to. Good morning, Christy. Christy is here with us too.
Christopherson.
Christopherson. We got Rand saying, well, this isn't very engaging. It feels like I'm eavesdropping on a conversation that doesn't involve the audience. Sorry.
Give it time.
Sorry.
We're long-winded.
Yeah, we share. This is a human experience, and you are here having a human experience with us. If you would like, share your human experience with us, all right? And then we can have one together. Today's stream doesn't have much in your words
Engaged.
engaged kind of like subject matter. Yesterday, I feel like if you want to watch a stream with a lot of engaged subject matter, try yesterday or even the day before yesterday's. I think both yesterday and the day before yesterday, I was like
Chat led.
locked in to like channeling the energies of wisdoms, right? Day before yesterday, we talked about self and no self, and how no self is better than being all self, all right, as a selfish kind of perspective. And then yesterday, we talked about power and control, and how you might not be in control of everything, but that doesn't mean you have no power, right? And today we're just talking about daylight savings. Like, I ain't got no power over if there's daylight savings or not, but I get to control my own experience, at least as much as when I wake up. Could have slept more, can go back to bed right now if I wanted to. Right, get some more sleep if that will serve me. With so many people in chat, and I feel like I'm getting long-winded. Who thought this was a good idea? That would be George Vernon Hudson and William Willett. Ben Franklin wrote a bit about it, but I'm led to believe it was mostly satire. Uh, I'm gonna find George Vernon Hudson and William Willett and kick their ass, fight them, bare fist style. So I'll tell you what I want, what I really,
Tell you
really
what I want,
want,
what
what
I
I
really,
really,
really
really want.
want.
Thanks, Dan. It's nice having you here with us, bro. It's a pleasure seeing you here all the time.
Patch Records.
Patch Patch, long time no see, bro. Where have you been? Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been saving daylight? Let us know.
I wanna.
I don't want
I
to
wanna
really,
really.
really know. If
Zigga
you want
zigga.
to be my lover. I wanna. This is the chat. Okay, the last of the survivors. That's also a friend that's been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the creative writing I've done was purely for school, graded assignments, but I need to get better at holding a conversation. Practice. Practice is very much so the best thing that you can do.
My sister went remote work, right? So she went from like a social environment of working in an office of people to working remotely. And it took her about a month to be like, I need to get out and socialize with people again because I'm forgetting how to have conversation.
Wow.
So that's one of the, not necessarily forgetting, but like getting out to having conversation, being like, how do I do this
The
again?
flow is not there anymore as much.
Right. And so definitely it's an exposure thing. The more you get out there and the more mindfulness, you have to be mindful in the conversation. If you're just out bopping and not really paying attention to the conversation, you're not going to.
I think I'm a little bit of a gewoontemisdadiger, as my mom would say, in that
Just kidding.
she called you a what?
Your
A
mom said what?
gewoontemisdadiger? Gewoontemisdadiger directly translates to uh, habit repeater kind of thing. Misdadiger is like almost like offender, like a habit
Repeat
offender.
offender?
Repeat offender. I think that would be the direct
Yeah.
translation when it comes to uh, a certain amount of mindfulness. I can engage myself with a lot of mindfulness when I'm having a one-on-one conversation with someone. However, as soon as the space extends beyond just like a one-on-one conversation, and there's five people talking, right? And then these two people are talking, I'll go into this state of like shwing
I
sometimes.
can see it on your face when it happens.
Yeah, you see, she sees, she knows. And then it's not that I don't care about what's being said. It's just
Your
I'm like,
nervous system is being
yes,
dysregulated.
my nervous system is like, okay, I'm not, I'm not talking right now. Other people are talking. I can chillax.
People like to talk.
I can relax now. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't, and then suddenly, and what do you think? I'm like,
Oh, they were talking.
yeah, yeah. That thing you said, of
I
course.
think I agree.
I You agree with the bombing of China? I'm like, no,
No.
please. No, actually, I agree that it's bad. That's what I meant. Rectangular activation system.
Reticular, that's
Reticular
eyes, right?
activation system. I have no idea what that word means.
Reticular, retina, that's eyes, I'm pretty sure, right? That has to do with your vision.
Uh-huh. And what's the activation system?
They're watching a stream.
Oh. That moment when you reticular activation system
I'm assuming I could be totally
so that you
wrong.
can watch the stream. It got so hot so quickly. That's the one thing that I'm also kind of like a little bit flabbergasted by.
It's not hot yet. It's not hot here yet. This is wonderful weather. This is windows down weather.
This is hot.
Are you for real?
I'm like literally sweating. I think it might be
I was gonna
because
say I'm Kobeing you.
yeah, because of the body contact and the coffee that I'm drinking, but I am definitely cooking. Now go off homeschool kids / kids in religious schools are sheltered socially and they're not getting a good education. Dan also stomping. Oh, kick him quickly, where he's out. The last of the survivors says, Melt, you need a boar bristle brush for your hair. I have the same hair as you and started using one myself 1 month ago and it changed my hair entirely.
Actually,
No
that's
more
a great
frizz.
idea. I've heard that for curly hair, boar bristle brushes, or like horsehair brushes.
Have you considered that I like my frizz? Have you considered that I'm going for my, what do I keep saying?
It might make it soft.
I'm going for my
The girl from
my
The
Marge.
Simpsons?
There we go. I'm going for my Marge Simpson look. Maximum bow frizziness all the way up. But you're not necessarily wrong. I have this kind of like soft rule, the last survivor, that if you want to give me hair advice, you have to do so with a donation. All right, go and find out how much boar bristle brushes. I will. I 100% will buy myself one. If you send me the amount of money that one costs, I'll take you up on your offer. Be like, bet. But I guess if you're like harvesting bristles from boars, that's probably gonna add some cost.
I don't know.
I bet you it's a $50 brush, if not more. I think it's gonna be a $100 brush. I'll search a boar bristle brush.
50. Okay, wait, before. Did you see it?
Yep,
I didn't
did.
see it.
But
I was gonna guess 30.
you're very wrong.
What?
$72.
See, there's a $17 one.
That one is made of trash.
And Timu. No, it's made of badass.
It's made of boar ass.
It's badass beard care.
Bad. Oh, it's a beard brush. I mean, also boar bristles.
Yeah, look how nice that brush is.
100% pure boar.
Bamboo handle. Wowie kapowie.
Badass beard care. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I can brush my hair with a beard brush. I guess you can do whatever you want
I mean, why
technically.
not?
This one
You
doesn't look
can.
like it has boar bristles in it. That one looks like it's straight up
Oh,
line.
look, that one's $5. Timu.
Yep,
Just kidding.
I'm sure Timu is gonna give you military style boar bristle. When that moment when you get military style, you know? Oh wow.
Wow.
He actually sent $20.
What is
What?
it?
I don't think a boar brush coat that cost that much, but here's $20. I don't think. Whoa!
Well, thanks.
I was kind of joking, but still, I'll say thank you. Yeah, I mean, here's one for $21. Am I
There we
gonna
go.
am I gonna get one from
Look at that. Well, now you
Amazon?
have to.
I did say that I would. I did say that I would do that, didn't I?
You've just been gifted a boar's brush.
Is this an actual boar bristle brush? Like I don't know if I trust this one. This one looks like it has little plastic nibs. Soft and flexible bristles, smooth
ball
ball tips.
nibs.
It doesn't irritate the scalp.
Until they break off.
Hey,
And
this one looks nice as well.
we'll look for hairbrushes later.
No, we're gonna
No,
buy
you're
it.
being
We're
long-winded
gonna now
again.
buy a hairbrush
You're not
right now.
engaging. They're gonna get mad.
And then I'm gonna like start brushing my hair with boar bristle brushes, and then suddenly I'm going to look 7 times better. Or this is the one I want. This one is sick. This one is a walnut handle. I'll add it to my cart. Bet, bro. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for buying me a brush. I love how I think yesterday was the first time that I started making the point. Like if you want to give me unsolicited hair advice, you can. You're free to. But as long as it's surrounded by orange, like it can be a singordara. At least that's the only time I'll take your advice seriously. And then someone actually does it. You're awesome. Oh wow, catnip. Wait a second.
Catnip.
I don't think that's super cool. Bless. Love is true. I'm cooking. I'm so hot.
It's me.
I am so hot. Oh my
I'll
goodness.
sit a little bit away.
Oh my goodness, I'm cooking.
I'm like absorbing your heat.
Yeah, I can feel her toes are still freezing, and I'm like
My nose is running a little bit.
literally. Like, can you feel the heat on my
No,
body?
I can totally. That's why I'm like up against you because you're
It's like,
warm.
this is nice.
So warm.
Okay. You can like shimmy your feetsies underneath
My
me,
cold
maybe.
toes.
Yeah.
My ice box.
Your little ice boxes. Let me get back to chat. Love is true. Thank you again, Catnip.
You got too high. I said zigga zig ah.
Ziggy zig. Time no see. Okay. Not go off. Boar bristle. In 10th grade, I was briefly at the Christian Academy after being in a public school, and I like won an award for an essay I wrote. I'm smart, y'all, but not award-winning smart. These kids were dumb. It comes to like I'm imagining like
Dan's an award-winning writer.
I'm imagining like one of those scenes. Was it what was that scene? Bullies? Was it called Bullies? Where it was like a movie about a dude whose kid was getting bullied, but he used to be a bully when he was a kid. And then they play baseball. And then there's a scene where there's a guy that looks like he's in his freaking 30s that's playing for the opposing team's baseball team. And then the referee like basically cards him, asks him for his like birth certificate, and then it's like a photo of him, and then I think in literal crayon it's like I'm 12, and there's a $20 note in the little thingy, and he's like, yeah, this guy's 12. And I'm just imagining that exact moment with the whole academy thing. Is like Dan showing up to this place and he's like giga chatted, all of these kids.
And it's just Dan, like in his 30s.
I'll show you kids how an essay looks.
And he's trying to sell swagger at the playground.
Sells it out of his pockets with a ladle.
Yo, kids, how's that gut? Hello, fellow kids.
You got good microbiome. Wow, look at that.
Goat.
You got the goat? I've never seen that.
I've not seen it either.
That's pretty neat.
You're the goat.
Thank you, Catnip. That's so cute.
G-O-A-T.
It stays there. Oh my goodness. That is so nice. Catnip, thank you for blessing us, dear friend.
Bless.
Award-winning. Yeah, one of my closest friends was homeschooled and is super sheltered. She finally broke out of it at 30.
Broke out of the shelteredness.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Good for her. Good for her. I mean, like 30 is not a spring chicken, but it's still more than enough time to actually like become a
I
person.
think homeschool kids have the best chance at socialization now just because the world is so not
True.
socialized.
And if you think about it, like even kids that are in school spend so much of their time socializing, like in games or in sport or in
Exactly. There's a lot of
riding their
stuff going on
bikes.
online.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Like even that and like riding your bikes with your homies. I've noticed,
Oh,
at
my
least in
kids are
this
doing
little
that around
town,
here.
this is the right environment for that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's happening all over. Your your hair seems to lack direction. My hair goes in every direction, bro. It doesn't lack
Your
direction.
hair is a fractal.
It is the direction. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Thank you, Dan. I'm stealing that. I'm from the internet. You like that,
That
Dan?
was a long time
That
ago.
was a show line because people would keep asking me, especially in South Africa, where I'm from, and it would be this joke. I would tell them, "Akse Boersinki." I guess it's a Boersinki. Like I'm just a farmer's boy, basically.
And they'd be like, what? It was funny. I was in Africa. Wow, we got
We got another
a
one.
sunshine.
These are cool.
Yeah, these are neat.
I've never seen these before. Thank you, Catnip, for blessing us more.
Yeah, so I go to Africa here from America, and I come here with this like country accent, and people are asking him more than me, "Where are you from?"
Where are you from? I think it.
This guy talks
They
funny.
might have been asking us as a collective kind of thing as well because they see me dressed the way I'm dressed, and you with me as well, and neither of us sound like we're from South Africa, so they go, well, "Where are you from?" And then I instantly switch to speaking Afrikaans with them, and they go, "What? What?" Was not expecting you to suddenly switch over. I was homeschooled until sixth grade. I was very behind on math, and I still
Oh.
can't fucking do it. But I'm a great
It's because you're an
bard.
artist. Yeah, it's because you're a
Yeah.
creative. I get it, dude.
I could do math. However, I did not believe in it.
I don't believe
I
math is
wish I wish I was joking, Joe.
real. Yeah.
Because I could like force myself into getting A's, and then as soon as I realized I could do that, I stopped caring. Where I was like, this doesn't matter. This is not real. This is not real math. Like I didn't believe in it. Like in this, like for instance, you mentioning like writing the essays. I always believed in writing essays
Oh, really?
because I was like, I'm challenging myself to articulate stuff inside my mind in a way that can be accessible
Ooh.
to another person. However, the math we were doing, it was just like freaking chicken scratch, right? It's like, oh, here's equation, here's sin, cos, and tan. Now
Yeah,
you,
calculus.
and I'm like, this is some bullshit, though. This is what am I doing? What am I?
Yeah, I was not a fan of the graphs and the parabolas and the equations and the formulas and all of those kind of things for sure. And I can understand. I mean, like it being accessible information conversationally, like a way to connect with another person. I can see how like math in that degree can be beneficial, but very specialized later on in life if you're doing, say, like science or physics or
Yeah, math is useful,
it's useful.
but it's not.
But
It's useful in a certain context.
But when you think of how the brain, they say that the brain can only count in like integers of like 5 and under.
Yeah,
Like
four,
we can't exercise the brain unless you're like Da Vinci or one of these like special people. You can't exercise the brain to be able to comprehend numbers better, right? And you can't maybe you can.
I mean, I feel like it might be a little bit of a practice thing, but it's like one of those things when the conversation of how smart I am or not, and people call me smart, I'll kind of like temper their expectations and I go, I'm smart enough. All right, I'm smart enough to know I'm not that smart. Because like there's like people like Einstein. I don't know if you know this, but Einstein in his head calculated the math that eventually proved like he had the math already like written down slash posed the theories that there would be something like gravitational waves where if black holes collapse into each other, that amount of mass collapsing literally puts waves of gravity into the world.
You figure this out with math?
He figured it out in his brain. In his brain. Like there was no proof. And he like just like sat and thought about the math and was like, there should be waves of gravity. Makes sense. And then it took like 120 years, or no, not exactly 120, like 100 years. And then we could sense it with our sensors. We had like these extremely long tubes, essentially, that has a laser, that has a
The way.
two-way facing mirror. And then that laser light bounces back and goes through. And then if that thing shakes just a little bit, that point moves from its like known point, and then we can like detect the waves of gravity. And we had to have two of those, and they're like miles long lasers. And then like that's the system. Like these extremely expensive and fine-tuned instruments detected the gravitational waves that he calculated in his brain. Like I can't even start to fathom how smart you have to be to do that.
The mind and its capabilities. Yeah, there's wow.
And like I almost want to like gush a little bit more about this topic. Can you tell us? No,
Oh
stop.
my gosh, you're gonna make this thing redo it. I hated whenever you did that on chat.
What? No, no, no. I won't read it. I'll read it for us. Can you tell us about Einstein being able to calculate in his brain the fact that there has to be such a thing as gravitational waves, and then tell us about how we only recently detected and proved his theories correct? Should be fast.
It's
Yeah.
like 20 characters or less.
Albert
Oh
Einstein's
my gosh.
prediction of gravitational waves is one of the most remarkable feats of pure theoretical intuition in history. In 1916, sitting with nothing more than a fountain pen and his own specialized mathematics, he realized that space time wasn't just an empty stage, it was a fabric.
The fabric of space
And then he
time.
did mental calculations, the ripples in the fabric. Einstein's general theory of relativity reimagined gravity. Instead of an invisible force pulling objects together as Newton thought, Einstein proposed that mass and energy curve the fourth dimensional fabric of space time.
What?
Yeah, this dude was like on a level, and then here it is. For 100 years, gravitational waves remained purely theoretical. To prove him right, scientists had to build a machine capable of measuring a change in distance smaller than the width of a single atom. A single
What?
proton, not even an atom, single proton, so smaller than an atom. This led to the creation of LIGO, a laser interferometer gravitational wave observatory. LIGO uses L-shaped vacuum tunnels, each 4 kilometers long, so like 2.2 miles, 2.4 miles or something. 2.4 mile long laser tube in a vacuum, and they have to pull it in a vacuum. Like it's an extreme amount of energy as well. Then
Okay.
that laser beam is split into two, sent down two perpendicular tunnels. That's the whole mirror thing. And then the beams bounce off the mirrors and return to the starting point. If a gravitational wave passes through the Earth, it actually stretches the tunnel and compresses the other. And then that tiny shift causes the laser beam to fall out of alignment, creating an interference pattern that the sensors can hear. Oh boy, that's crazy. It like even understanding it, I don't understand it. GBs. Did we just get 13 months in honor of Friday the 13th this
Oh, do we have
week?
Friday the 13th this
I
week?
guess
I guess
it's coming
so.
up. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for becoming a member. There's 13 people in chat right now. I am getting still a little bit cooked.
Do you want to switch my spots?
Uh
Because you're like tucked in a little warm
it
spot.
might be. Maybe you'll appreciate being tucked in more than me. You can get my warm spot on the couch as well.
Yeah, nice. You can get my cold spot.
Nice. It's like that space already got cooked in. You happy with this? Boop. Nice. All right, let's get back to chat. We've gushed about smart people enough. Almost like the comments are having their own whole conversation while the hosts are talking about something else. Sometimes that happens. And here we are talking about the same thing again, hopefully. First question, name the actress from Hunger Games.
Katniss Everdeen.
I think that's
That was
right.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I would have literally called her Katniss Everdeen. It's like,
She's from Louisville.
oh, I didn't know that. You're
I know a
adorable.
friend went to prom with her. I know, weird, right?
Small world kind of thing. Kira Burb is here.
Okay, Burbs.
You're adorable and I love you. Best couple ever. Love you, dear friend.
Sweet.
So I have incredibly good news, you guys. Dan says,
Let's hear it.
I looked up my Subnautica save and had to load an older save, and Swagger the sea moth is alive in that save. Like Christ, Swagger is reborn.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh
I
no.
told
Whole other arc.
I told my hubs that if we had another boy, I'd want to name him that. But we're done. You're gonna name him Swagger, Swagger 5000. Fun fact: Joe determines the daylight for Joe Burb.
Joe determined for Zoburb?
I mean, he did technically stay asleep up until around 8ish, and then only after 8 he started getting a little bit antsy.
Yo, this guy looks like Jon Snow. You don't
Thanks.
know nothing.
I don't know none.
That's the Indiana Jon Snow. I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. One person called me Hoosier Daddy
Yeah.
because I live in Indiana now, and I want that nickname to stick. That's that's the one I like. Furthermore, I've constructed a Cyclops submarine. That's one of the big ones, I believe. The one of the hole in the top or the front. Swaggert,
has a sea
the Cyclops stores Swaggert, the sea moth inside. It's incredible. Yeah, that's a really big one. And then you can take that big one down, and you can get in your smaller one to go and explore the nooks and crannies. Very fun. Natalie, are you a Spice Girls fan? I could see that definitely. Did you get the insult of multi-pack? Were the others broccoli hair? Chris Pratt and Hippie. Take your unoriginal self and sit down. Dad, no jokes. I ended up with multiple VHS copies of Spice.
Do you know what a
World.
VHS is? Yeah, you do. I was gonna say
I
you
was about
struggled
to
with
say,
that.
like, how young do I look?
I mean, I don't know.
Yes, no, I don't know what VHS is. Even this DVD that everybody talks about,
Well, I mean,
I wasn't
like-
around for that one either.
Did you guys watch VHSs?
Oh yeah, I
you?
had Road to El Dorado on VHS.
Oh, did you?
And Lilo and Stitch and Shrek and the The Incredibles and
Like, I barely watched VHSs, so
Monsters Incorporated. So I
Yeah.
like, but that was when I was like 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I would like rewind and rewatch
yeah, I
those
guess
movies
during
over and
those
over
ages I
again.
would have been watching it.
I like your hair. Thank you, Christy. My son has the same, but yours is natural. He does his up. He perms his hair. It is a look. To use the boar bristle brush, you clean your hair and then brush it gently after showering while it's wet. It will dry. It will dry without any extra frizz, but keep the natural curls. Trust me. Well, catnip has like technically it's not you who paid, but still that's like enough money to buy brush. So I will. I promises made, promises kept. That's actually something that I really like saying as well. Right? Remember I mentioned to you I met Clinton and Sam and Joe at the hotel. And when I met them, I was like, oh, you homies are so cool. I wish I brought my stickers with me. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home and get you some stickers. And I could see them being like, uh-huh, like, see you maybe sometime again, strange man. And then it was like 15 minutes and I was back. And I gave them stickers and they were like, oh, you actually brought us stickers. I'm like, yeah, promise is kept. Promise is made. My older sister would play Spice World and then immediately start rewinding the tail to watch it again.
Spice World.
I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
I've seen Spice World. Nat, I was like 5 and the movie is buried in my subconscious. Do I know Spice World? Is it Spice? Is it the Spice
It's
Girls?
Spice Girls, like it was like their thing. I don't think I've actually ever seen it, but I'm aware of it.
I don't think I've seen it either. I was always bullied for my frizzy hair, and now at any length it looks good as long as I keep up with brushing it. Thanks for the advice. And I was made fun of for my hair as well. And I honestly believe it's just because they were jealous. That's what I keep telling myself. Where they were like, ha ha.
It was because your hair was different. Anything that's different is going to get some kind of
Yeah,
acknowledgement.
for them it was like they probably had moms who would like perm their hair, right? And then they would like make jokes like, how long did it take you to perm your hair this morning? And I'm like, I literally woke up like this, bro. Like, I don't know if the insult you're actually making is landing because it still feels like a compliment. It's like some people do effort. to look to have hair like mine. I'm like remembering this specific guy who would like just not let me go. He was older than me as well. He was like one of the grades above, and I was in the hostel, so I would literally have to wake up with the other kids and then eat breakfast with them. The Jon Snow has been a thing since our pan days. Everyone and their mom has said Kira verb. Remember the scene where they jump the bridge?
Oh, the Spice Girls.
Can't say I do. Not the nibs. She doesn't have the hairline to have the brush.
Me, I don't have a hairline for it. Wah wah.
I mean, you could use my bristle brush as well. I think you probably will end up using it. Right.
Probably. I mean, I'm gonna try it.
No, see if
Yeah.
it's nice. I'm still kind of like skeptical about that like walnut if it's actually gonna be. You know what? I'll trust.
Hey,
I'll like drop all of my senses of disbelief. I prefer to use a corn dog as a brush. Yeah, this is true. I've seen that.
just like
Right.
smash it.
He has like very straight hair, so he barely has to have like combs, and then he just like pushes it, and the oil in the corn dog naturally gives him this nice shine.
And a wonderful like fair smell.
Yeah,
And a fair smell.
like he has this like, I could sit and eat, or I could eat this person kind of thing. Says some same corn dogs I bring to the buffets, of course. You first use them, and then you put them in the jacket pockets. I score one edge of the corn dog, so it serves as bristles. That's worse. That's worse what I said. Sometimes bits of cornbread get stuck in my hair. Yep.
It's like cursed. Cursed.
He really does
cursed.
that. It's a true story, what he just said. Stay away from the thing with the nibs because they will grab a hold of your hair and pull it out. Thank
Ouch.
you. I'll not get the nibs ones. You need one that is meant for the beard. Ah, I pitched the idea. You pitched the idea, but you didn't send the money, bro. So, catnip has final say, dude. Where are you from? I'm from the internet. I've been wanting to tell you without offending you. I don't get offended easily.
Maybe you can get a beard brush and brush your hair. Maybe you can get like an in-between brush.
The in between brush.
Yeah, both beard and head.
I mean,
Head and beard.
I think that brush that I add on the little cart is probably going to be able to brush my beard as well. I don't have enough beard to brush my beard. I don't think.
No, you should do it anyway, see how it does.
I'm gonna shave it soon. It's gonna get chopped back. I want to actually shave it and then run that shaver up against the top of my head as well and see if I'm gonna regret it. And if I regret it, I'll just grow it out again. You're not engaging. They're gonna get mad. Set some pitchfork and torch stand. Get your angry mob tools here, folks. Salam. Fun fact: I'm in Chelsea. Chelsea. It is
Chelsea,
Chelsea.
New York.
Chelsea, New York, and Dan is meeting us
Oh,
soon
yeah, that's
for
right.
dim sum. That's so
Yeah.
fun. Have fun. Ebony Star.
Ebony Star. Oh, that's catnip.
Catnip. Yeah, I knew it was a friend from the old
Aw.
community, but I keep missing the Ebony Star.
Ebony Star. Did you have horses? Is that right? Am I making a right connection? Or was there a horse?
Maybe. Let us know, Ebony. And also, Kate and Boyana got to meet Ebony Star as well.
Aww.
Yeah, when they had like a little get together, she was there
hoorah.
too. A hoorah. We're gonna have to do something like that again. Kate has already started reaching out to me. Would be awesome to meet you too, Ebony. No, I can't make it Christy. I have to score some corn dogs because I'm out of my hairbrushes.
Corn dogs for dinner.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems with using corn dogs for hairbrush. Is like you get distracted, and then by the time you're like, oh man, no more brush left. Very convenient, as they say. Allegedly, only a melt can overheat in that location during this time of year. This is better. Joe had a good idea with me not being pinched. Like I have all of this
You better.
room to dissipate
should-
heat again. Like how are your fingers freezing?
Everything's freezing.
Put them here or something.
No, it's okay. Yeah, my toes are still cold.
Her hands are literally as cold as like the water from the cold tap. It's like that's unreal to me. Great to see you. I see Akira. Love is true. Good evening. I'm from the Philippines. Welcome.
Pinoy.
And sending love to the Philippines.
My dad's from the Philippines.
It's true. Yeah. Didn't you tell me about a kind of dish from the Philippines yesterday? As
Ube.
Well? Ube. Yeah, you got some
Ube is
ube.
like their dessert. Yeah,
That
they're
type of
purple.
potato.
It's like a purple potato.
That's right. Yeah, Joe had some ube coffee and ube cheesecake.
Yeah.
that you
But
got.
nothing's as good as just like ube.
Just
Like they
straight
put it and they
ube.
flavor stuff and it's like, it's ube flavored, but like nothing's ube. It's just
Aw.
exciting to
Yeah,
see it.
maybe like they probably get it as like a powder, and then they use that powder in their stuff
Yep.
instead of the real thing. This is John, by the way, the last survivor. I
Nice to
don't know
meet you,
why my
John.
username no longer shows that, but longtime fan here. Hit me up about the boar brush and let me know if it works for you. Not sure when you'll see this comment. It has been seen. Sorry for taking some time to get to them. I do try and read every single one of your friends' comments.
He had a gentle pitchfork.
Just a little like mini hair combing pitchfork. New York. No lie, y'all. This is a pic of me somewhere accepting this award from some pastor slash teacher guy. It looks like Michael Scott mullet meme accepting the manager role.
I
It's
love
like
it.
you know that shot where he's getting the plaque or something. He's like, "Hi, honey. How are you? Peachy. So much love. I'm all right. Just living. Happy that you're living here with us, dear friend." Homeschooling kids here are ahead of the grade curve. I mean, depends on where you're at as well.
Natalie's the one that's homeschooling her kids.
Can you imagine, like, having to take your kids out in Canada, right? Whereas it's like 9 months of the year it's iced over. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Makes sense. It's like we're not going outside.
It depends on the, yeah.
I would have liked math more if they would have explained the purpose of it instead of just teaching me formulas. They never told me why we were doing the formulas. Again, I agreed, right? It's like that's why I didn't believe in it. I think for the same reason, right? Like while they were trying to teach me about religion, they were like, "This is what you should believe, and this is what we believe." And then I went, "Why?" And they would go, "Because we believe it, and we've been believing it for a long time." And I'm like, "And then what?" And then it's like, "Then you get go heaven when you die." And I'm like, "Why are we? I'm a 14-year-old. I'm 14. Looks at watch. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. Why are we concerning ourselves with this kind of fractal?" I didn't understand the purpose of that either.
You're comparing religion to
It's the
math.
same thing. It's the exact same thing. Damn it. Explain to me eloquently why I need this thing, and then maybe I'll use it.
I bet Albert Einstein would disagree.
Albert Einstein wasn't a Christian.
I'm not, yeah.
He was actually a believer of God. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. What I was saying is that, like, you're comparing religion to math. And being like, I don't believe it.
1 to 1, exactly.
And Albert Einstein would be like, wait, math.
I believe in math. I'm like, I don't believe you. I mean, again, like even him, he understood that the math that we have, like, I mean, like literally, Newton was like one of the establishers of the math that they had, and then he was like, he didn't believe it either.
He didn't believe in math.
Exactly.
He started his own
He had
math
to. He
religion.
literally had to. Like that's what theoretical physics is. Like
Yeah.
he literally was like the.
Theoretical, that's a whole.
I think that's what it's called, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, general theory of relativity. Because it was at that point just a theory for him. It's wild how the physics teacher, our physical sciences are applied nearly every day, and we don't talk enough about them, especially as art and music. Yeah, and there's a lot of math, technically, in music. Right?
I'm laughing at Dan next.
Math is a totally useless, dude, and science is a liar sometimes. And once you realize that you don't have to eat or sleep anymore, boom, your whole world opens up. Little did I know that I could just not be sleeping if I stopped believing. It's weird how the more you know math, the more you can make the numbers work for you, Dan.
Interesting.
That's what she said, I guess, Ozzy. What day do you clear the Mountain Dew bottles from your battle station, Dan? Oh my goodness. My partner is working on a video for his channel about the scientific method.
Interesting.
That is pretty cool. I didn't know your beloved makes YouTube videos. You should send us links to his stuff on the Discord, Christy. Maybe we can add some views to his stuff as well.
That was Natalie.
Natalie. Like, same goes to you, Natalie. I think they both have orange. Do they both have orange little nips? I shouldn't say nips. I should say
Avatars.
avatars. They were little circles. I'm like, yeah, that's I'm stopping. I'm
Uh,
I'm cool. Okay. Okay, then my partner is working best again. Numbers are so infinite in that they can be translated into music.
mm,
Yeah, which means there's an infinite number of songs and musical notes that can be put together. There's actually a
mm.
guy who mathematically generated every possible melody and then made all of those melodies public domain so that people can't sue people for.
Nice. Go that guy. What a hero. Vigilante of the
All right,
internet.
you want to hear this? We'll find out what his name is. Can you tell us about that guy who algorithmically generated every single melody and then put it in the public domain so people will stop getting sued for using different melodies? Or similar melodies, technically. Still listening. I wonder if they can tell us what his name is. I hope so. The project's fascinating. There we go. Damien Ryle, a copyright attorney and musician who teamed up with programmer Noah Rubin to tackle what they saw as a broken music copyright system.
Instead of writing songs by hand, they treated melodies like a hacker treats a password. So just like every
Yeah,
other
brute
one.
forcing. They literally
That,
brute forced.
what a G.
Instead of writing songs, yeah, there he is. Since MIDI, or the digital language of music, represents notes as numbers, they realized that any melody is essentially just a string of digits.
What a cool
And
dude.
then they used an algorithm that generated 300,000 melodies per second. That algorithm then recorded every possible 8 note, 12 beat combination of a single octave. And then they ended up with a data set of roughly 86 billion melodies.
68.
I'm dyslexic. 68 billion melodies. Yeah, and then they made it Creative Commons. Fixing the work. Copyright law requires the work to be fixed in tangible medium. By saving all 68 billion melodies to a physical hard drive, they technically fulfilled that requirement. And then they created the Creative Commons Zero license, which effectively is a no rights reserved declaration placing the melodies into public domain.
Hero.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Stop
Digital
copywriting our stuff.
vigilante.
No, 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 no. Music must run. Spice promises are made. Promises kept. Needs a sticker for sure. You like that one, Natalie? I like it too.
Good morning, Darren. Good
I
morning, Kid
missed a
D.
bunch. We got Kid D here too. There we go. Come on now, Sam. They all drink from cans now. Sun balloon saving us from the AI voice. Looking good. Great to see the two of you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Take care. Thank you, Ebony. You too. Yo, gravity as a waveform is the most wild shit. The aliens are literally using gravitational wave amplifiers that do to gravity what our guitar amps do to sound. And that's what they move around on. Yeah, you can create like a pocket. Like, if this is the fabric of space time, you use your technology to make a pocket in that space time, and then your vehicle wants to fall into that space time, and then you keep that.
You just
And it just
move it forward. And that's how aliens move.
apparently it is theoretically possible.
That's
We
really
just have to
weird.
figure out how to do that. But it is a cool.
That's so weird. Oh my
Right?
goodness, that's opening up things in my mind.
And if you make that gravity well deeper and deeper, you go faster and faster. You can technically go. Technically, I think you can potentially travel faster than light. I think you should be able to. Maybe it will be one of those things that if you have any mass whatsoever, you become a black hole. If you do reach that speed, but let's leave that one for another day. It's not a troll comment either. They literally have G-wave amps and are warping space time to move around. No joke.
Okay, yeah, Dan's.
I agree. I think it's what's happening, bro. I think though that it's not them, right? It's more like their androids or their like drones that are living in those ships. I think what they are exists on the plane above that as well. We should have a Discord channel for aliens, Dan. We should not.
Do we not? We
If
have.
not,
We
what?
do. It's tinfoil
Tinfoil Attery, yeah.
tomfoolery or something like that.
I'll check it later. Wish me luck, fam. I'm moving on Friday the 13th. That seems not ominous, and there's no room for interpretation. I'm sure you'll be fine. Dan has, at least you know you can get into the building, bro. That wins. Promises made are promises kept. Needs a sticker for sure. Watch Spice World. So many faces to recognize in it. Someone told me the same thing in a different way. I open your gift. Thank you. Hey, it's Dreamtooth.
Hey, Hoopy
Hey,
Hoop.
Hoopy. Just think of all the money y'all could have if you dug through your hair to find all your lost coins. Just be rich. Just like retire.
I'm like a squirrel. I just hide all my money in my hair
Keeps putting notes.
and then forget about it. And grow a money tree out of my head.
I want to hide coins in my friend's dreads. Natalie's gonna take that personally. I'm MB Ebony Star. Aw, Gabby Goo.
Oh, hey, Gooby Dooby.
Yeah, Ebony Star is also one of the old school Arpan
Yeah.
friends. Ebony Starstruck, Catnap. Oh my goodness, I love her. Natalie. Thought General Burb, right? Put on a scarf or a sweater,
Because
Joe.
I'm cold.
You want to put on the scarf?
Oh, look, you took your scarf off.
It was still hot. I couldn't handle it. Then a corn dog is just a small beef Wellington on a stick. Oh my goodness, Natalie bringing more curse with her.
Beef Wellington on
Yeah, it's basically a beef Wellington on a stick. I feel like the person who made the beef Wellington is doing like barrel rolls in his grave right now, having that sentence exist. My engineering firm is flirting with opening a branch in New York. First, I fear I have to relocate to Phoenix.
Oh.
And then to
Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Back home, right? Isn't he? No, he was an Iowan, not an Idaho.
Phoenix is happening for sure. And I told them only 2 years max, then I gotta get the F away from the equator. It might be a little bit hot. The only way to win is to not play the game. Isn't that true? Hoop-de-hoop. How about there's like a layer above that too, where you realize you are the game, right? And everybody else is playing to win more of your time. How about that for another layer, bro? Melt, you don't believe in what exactly? I believe in very little, right? You can not believe in something.
Called love. Just this little
We did listen to that song yesterday. Like, you can't believe in something and know it to be true at the same time, right? And I am way more concerned with knowing things to be true than I am with believing them, right? Right? You hear what
That's
I'm
something.
saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. No, I'm just playing with it.
And I'm like kind of like prompting you, like wondering what you've noticed in my behavior, because you get to have the external perspective.
Yeah, right. It's really interesting to make a statement about the self because it's one of those things where you don't have eyes on the back of your head because like you believe a thing about yourself. You believe a thing about yourself, right? But you don't know it to be true.
True. Not necessarily.
So like flipping that on its head, it's like, yeah, you don't believe in much, but you believe a thing about yourself. So it's kind of paradoxical
Do I believe in myself?
because you don't know it to be true.
I think believing in the self has that quality to it as well, where I would like to believe in myself, and I have been believing in myself, but I keep proving it true that that belief is warranted. All right. And then I believe less and I know more. Slowly but surely. It's like the skills.
The eyes on the back of your head thing that you don't have because like it's the prefrontal cortex and the other part of it there's a memory writing part and an acting part, like the doing part. And like those don't operate at the same, they do operate at the same time because it's the brain, but they like one takes precedence, one's operating more and the other one's kind of like
in the background.
Yeah, doing a thing.
It's true.
And so yeah, when it comes to the self, the only thing I think you can do is believe. To know the self is an always journey.
I think maybe that's why I'm asking. It's where I'm like, I don't want to believe. Tell me. But then even in that, I have to believe you.
Because mine's just a perception.
Exactly. I have to believe
somebody
her.
else is going to have a different perception.
Yeah, belief is a tricky one.
Perspective.
Perspective?
Yes.
No, you don't believe in what? Orange little... No, stop. Stop then. Forget about... Do you know what he's referencing?
What did he say?
Orange little what?
Yes, I know what he's referencing. Dot. A dot.
Dots. That's what I said. You can go and check. Back there, I said dots at one time. Good morning, friends. Finally a word about math and the systems that they try to teach. Dreamtooth. We don't have profile pictures and it shows a circle with a letter. Dan says, bro, I'm descending in swaggers, and the announcer lady says the ecological biome meets 7 out of the 9 conditions to stimulate human terror. For fuck's sake, this game is scary. It's like, oh, thank you, computer. I was not terrified going down into this dark hole already, but now that you've let me know that there are 7 things out of the 9 things that would terrify me in this water with me, that helps. I don't feel as terrified anymore, Miss Sheen. There we go. Here did. I need to go to the bathroom. As soon as Joe comes and sits down. Joe, you want to bring Zoe out? Come on. I'm imagining a future system in the pocket of space. Future streams in the pocket space time. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. That we can exist forever, Hoopy. We never have to stop streaming because we exist in the pocket space time. Yes, Mel, you're exactly right. The stuff visiting us are alien bots. The actual aliens are likely in a higher dimension. I believe this too. If you can figure out how to manipulate gravity, you can probably figure out how to escape reality. God bless. Happy Sunday. God bless you too, Jackie. Happy Sunday to you too, friend. I think she's also going to the bathroom. I wanted to go to the bathroom. I will in a second. Dan, my dog is named 7 of 9, so she would be paying attention to your game from that point. That's cute, actually. Yes, Mel, there it is, the dimensions. I posted a dope short film in the tinfoil hattery, 13 minutes. Apparently, Gabby Goo posted a documentary, a 13-minute documentary. You want to sit here? I also have to go to the bathroom.
Are you,
Yeah, I do.
are you doing this to me?
I am. I'm sorry.
It's a stream takeover. Do you want me to read them? Howdy, friends. Melt's going to the bathroom. I'm not sure where he left off either. Oh, the tinfoil hattery. Where were we at? "13 minutes. There we go. We're going to check it out, Goob. You lost the game to anybody who plays. Now the whole stream has lost the game. I remember that back in like high school days. Maybe traveling faster than light is just one of those things I hear about only here. Oh, he's at the bottom of the comments already. I don't have to do this. Anyways, guys, what's going on? He does this. This is the first time that he's done this since he's been here, I think, because I've managed to stop him. But like whenever he disappears and he's like, "Yep, it's your stream now." I've seen him do it to like Christian and Johan. I remember the first time that he did it to Christian. Christian was just like standing here like this. And that's how we all feel when he does it. But anyways, how you guys doing? Time is quantum, apparently. Our gut feeling is actually knowledge from our future self, says Last of the Survivors.
Our what? I missed that.
Time is quantum, apparently.
Uh,
Our gut feelings is actually knowledge from the future self.
the part of me that's wants to be scientific is like wants to go down the rabbit hole of like, did you know your guts and your heart literally has neurons?
Yes.
So I think of it more from a perspective of like, instead of it being like your future self, it's just your inner self. It's like you have intelligence inside your body that knows things that your brain might not. But I do like the woo-woo-edness of imagining it like a future kind of thing.
Oh. Where were we? You were like at the bottom of the comments.
I was getting there. Tinfoil Hattery is where I was. To anyone who plays, you lost the game. Maybe traveling faster than light is just one of those things I hear about only here. Of course, hoopy. Technically, me and you, and I'm talking to all of us, have the ability to travel faster than light. No, we don't, Melt. Yes, you do.
Think of the moon. Boom,
Yes.
did it.
look at her, knowing what I mean. Exactly. You can instantly be at the moon, right? It would take you, what, 8 minutes to get there at the speed of light or something? No, it's 8 minutes to the sun. Take you 8 minutes to get to the sun at the speed of light. And yet, you can think of the sun, and there it is, right? Mind space travel, right? And that's the quantum part that I would
But it's
agree
not
with.
the sun. That's the thing where I now I'm poking holes in it now that you said it because now I'm seeing it. I like my
It's
brain
not the
does.
real sun.
It's not necessarily not the real sun. It's not that sun. It's a sun in here.
So when it comes to in there is theories that the mind is equally as infinite as this place is. So if you really get good at the whole being lucid inside your mind
Yeah,
space,
you can find the right one
you
probably,
can feel
right?
the heat even. You can feel the heat. Like that's how capable your brain is. You can go and look at the arcs exploding out of the star.
Yeah, but is it happening in real time? Is it like accurate to like
Doesn't matter.
it?
Doesn't actually matter because in the same way the sun burns, right? There's nothing that the sun needs to do. Like my favorite Alan Watts conversation is that the same process that is your heart beating and your body digesting is the same process as the moon surrounding the earth, as the earth surrounding the sun. Like there's no separation. That's the same process. It's like
What? So
you are burning the stars. You are
that's just saying that all
circling.
of this that is happening is happening. That's pretty much what that
It's
sounds
not
like to
only
me,
what I'm
right?
saying that it's happening. What I'm saying is that it's something that you're doing, and from that kind of like baseline theory, it is as much in your mind as it is out there. There is no separation in that as well. Yes, you're right, right? Like if you as a mind travel all the way to the star or to the sun, you're not going to burn up in a fiery blaze because of your physical form, right? But experientially, and I think that's where I'm kind of like locked in, where if we were brains and vats, just having a bunch of electrical impulses creating this experience right now, right? Is it a real experience? Is this a real experience we're
Okay,
having?
I guess what I'm trying to say is dialing it down. You say that you can travel to the sun, right?
In mind,
In mind.
like the quantum state kind of thing, right?
Okay, now imagine you and I are back to back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're wanting to travel, like I'm trying to travel. You're okay. You and I are back to back. And you're trying to travel to these plants over here and
Uh-huh.
tell me about these plants. And I'm looking at these plants, and you're telling me that they're shaped a certain way because that's how it is in your head. And it's like are you
I hear
then
I hear
traveled
what
to
you're
those
saying,
plants?
and the way that I would almost like answer it is with the fact that we have done kind of studies like that. That's called like remote viewing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that it works apparently
If
somewhat.
you're good at
If you're
it,
good at it,
if you
somewhat it works,
practice.
and in that way, with the mind, human beings have the ability to see reality as it is, right? Like you would see the sun. You can't in that state get hurt. Maybe that room with the secret password is filled with poison, and you can still go in there and see the stuff without getting poisoned, right? Like that's the kind of it's woo woo. I'm agreeing. I'm not saying it is that way. I'm just saying that that's the way that I like to consider, right? In this whole conversation of traveling faster than the speed of light, is that what you are already is. It already is, and not only is it, it's so much, and it's so isness that it is even next to the stars. Even is the stars. God damn, Natalie, what's happening? He who plays loses the game. God bless. Happy Sunday. Bless you again, Jackie. Mel, do you ever think about bringing yourself to a place where you were comfortable with yourself? Is it a worthy pursuit? Anyone else agree? I'm trying. I'll say to that, hoopty hoops. I'm trying hard to get good.
Comfort is one of those things that it's like comfortable with the self. I'm thinking like you kind of go I kind of go in and out of like comfort with the self and discomfort. I don't think it's a thing that you can actually just always be.
And if you were always comfortable,
Depends on the setting.
you would cease to be, I think, even. Where if I was so comfortable with myself, as myself, I would cease to eat and cease to drink water. Why even breathe air at that point? Because I'm so comfortable being myself, right? And in that way, I feel like there's some discomfort and some room for wiggle. There's some change here.
Dan just gave me an idea.
Dan's saying, if I ever visit y'all, do not leave me alone on the stream. You cannot trust me with an audience. Instantly, like,
See, you and I had a completely different response. I'm like, oh boy. And you're like, oh boy.
oh boy. Starts taking out corn dogs out of his jacket pockets.
If we meet Dan and he doesn't have corn dogs in his pockets, I'm going to be.
Either corn
Hungry.
dogs, of course, or swaggered, with a ladle sticking out of his pocket. Line his pockets with plastic. Or no, not even. We should just do denim pockets. Of swaggers. And, yeah, this part of Melt never left. I'm trying, bro. And I think there's a part of me that embraces that which I am as well. I hope that it's at least entertaining sometimes.
Cat.
Believe that. I lose
Christy.
faith in him daily. Speed of thought is what you're talking about. It's true. It's burning. I think he just claimed that we are all doing life by burning. I'm pretty sure I didn't claim that.
She's
Hoopy.
confused. Always.
We're confused though. I'm back. Kiddy is back. Tell a friend. Some people
Kiddy's
don't
back.
seat themselves where they are. He's trying to sound like a philosopher.
I don't think he's trying to do anything. I think he's
Yeah,
just
sharing my perspective.
there's no motive in what it is that you're doing. You're just doing.
Trying to sound like a philosopher. Like if I had to really try and apply my mind like that, how would I be? How would I be? I probably would like read exclusively Seneca and Marcus Aurelius's work, Confucius, and then come here and then just give like these one-line quips. I do like.
Yeah, like you have to think about what a philosopher sounds like
exactly.
first. And I don't think you're trying to sound.
And that's what I'm doing
you
right
don't
now.
sound like a philosopher to me.
Where I'm like, yes,
Not right now.
I'll philosopherize.
Yeah, philosophers don't say philosopherize.
Yeah, they've just not been philosophizing hard enough. The thing about remote viewing is that there are senders and there are receivers. Some folks can't remote view, but that doesn't mean you can't do other stuff. You might have different powers. You guys are brainwashed.
I've washed my brain.
Yeah, it's good for you, bro.
try to wash it
your
daily.
brain daily.
Scrub it real hard.
The part of me that's a visual thinker. It's just like imagining what the
Like the
grooves has to
tears.
feel like. Chaos would ensue. You may never get your stream back. You've been warned.
I like it.
Change or sustaining yourself is not what I said. I said comfort with something and no one can point to.
Change
Man, it is.
or sustaining yourself.
I think I'm there with you, Hoopty Hoops. Like Joe has definitely seen me in different states, right? And I am comfortable being quiet. Right? I think for the most part. Like you've seen me be quiet and just like in that state. Like I don't need to say anything. Like especially when we're driving. I feel like Joe has like apologized to me. He's like, I'm sorry that I'm being so chitter chatty. I'm like, I don't apologize. I've just spent most of my time in my life in silence. And I think maybe that's something people don't really assume about me with this stream as well. It's like, oh, he's just talking the whole time. He must be like that always. Maybe sometimes.
I think you talk a lot. Me personally. I'm like, man, he just chitter chatters.
I talk
and
a
there's
lot.
times that you
Yeah.
are quiet for sure.
When the space calls for
but when you're
quiet.
sleeping.
when he's sleeping, he's like he barely says anything, and still I sleep talk sometimes. So
Oh yeah, that's true. You did it last night, actually.
Did I?
Yeah, I
Find
think
an
so.
excuse.
Unless you're actually talking to me, but it didn't sound like words.
I think I did say something to you last night, but
It may
I
have
probably just said thank you
may have
for
been in
for
Afrikaans.
going and checking on it. Of course, I'm one. Oh, there it got yeeted. That Sam? Did Sam just yeet? Oh no, he retracted that message. Busted Melt. She's calling you out. You're even talking in your sleep. Shake my head. Okay, maybe I'm catching up. Have you considered that? Maybe I've like been deprived of getting to say things. gestures
You're allowed
brought.
to say things.
I'm joking with like the 1,893 daily live streams of me just incessantly saying things every single day. I get barely any time to say what I want to say. Like, woe is myself. All right, I think it's time. We've been here for more than an hour already. You want to pull a card, Joe? Are you gonna
Me?
pull a card? Who's gonna pull a card?
Here,
Are you gonna flare them?
I'll flare them. You
Nice.
pull. Somebody stops me.
Somebody stop
Somebody
her.
stop me.
Yeah, you can already think about saying stop. She's going to now flare those cards out slowly but surely. And then as soon as we see a stop in chat, are you doing it like that?
Oh, yeah, because I was going to do it. No, I'm not. I changed my mind.
You gotta stop already. How about you try again?
Oh, the survivor. Okay, well, do that one.
This one?
Yeah, because that was where he stopped.
Ceasefire. I
Ceasefire!
was like, what am I reading? Ooh, the passion flower. We did pull it upside down.
The flower of passion.
But this is a good one. It's a red cardinal. I've been seeing bunches of red cardinals since I
Yeah,
came
it's red
here.
cars. They're out there. That's
Red
the state
cardinal.
bird.
Some green viney vinies. There's a hand holding this flower. Top and bottom. Passion flower in the middle. Oh, they beat me to it. We still kind of stopped with yours.
The passion flower. The sacred geometry is the flower of life.
It is. You're right. I mean, you can't technically see it, but appreciation.
It's inside the flower.
Appreciation and awareness. Yeah, that's right. You want to hold for the friends? All right. Embedded within this image is the beautiful configuration known as the flower of life. It is made up of 19 interlocking circles that represent a lattice of pure life force. A brightly colored cardinal torch ginger, and in the center, a passion flower call upon you to recognize and appreciate the perfection of nature and the beauty that lies within you. Two hands cradle and dynamically energize this card. This is a prayer of appreciation and a call to awareness. Gaze at the center of this informational pattern and the passion flower at its core. Allow this life force to activate an attitude of appreciation and fill your awareness with exactly what you need to know at this moment. Feel how that recognition affects you, body, mind, and spirit. Appreciation is recognition of the divine nature of everything, including the direction your life is taking at this time. Recognize the value of your chosen path. Become aware of how you're chosen. Become aware of how your passion is flowering. Recognize the evolution of your visionary path and hold dear the feeling of what it's like to follow your bliss. And the reverse meaning goes, look within and discover ways to better nurture your passion. Remember to cultivate an attitude of appreciation.
Appreciation as an attitude.
Whew, it's a good one. The passion flower. Man.
Yeah, the passion flower is pretty. Have you ever seen one?
Yes, we have passion fruit at home, actually. So I've seen them up close. Many a time. Dude, dead inside. Do I look dead inside? I've shared this conversation of Joe as well, that I've had this deep meditative state of myself, looking at myself in the mirror and concluding that I'm already dead, that I've been dead for a very long time, and that the amount of time I've spent alive pales in comparison. It's a trippy thing to come to the conclusion of. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of.
I've said it now twice to you, and feel like I articulated better this time. It's like I've lived for 20 something years, but I've been dead for eternity before that. Oh yeah. You're scaring her, my dude.
He's
She's
trying so hard.
she blink twice if you're being forced. Shame. They beat me to it. Tender hearts, you know what to do. Love. Thank you for joining us. Fun game, quiet. Melt is my cassette. I hold him here in stream against his will, and I cannot have you compromising my arrangement.
Dan's actually our
Slash
manager.
asset.
He's in the back room trying to get us to promote Swaggart. And
I
if we
was
don't
about
do
to
it,
say, every chat, make sure there's one Swagger plug. There's a brilliant mind behind all the regurgitate.
what was that Afrikaans saying? The brain like that.
Oh, dat brein soos joune deur die wurms geëet moet word. That a brain like yours have to get eaten by the worms one day. My mom would say that to me a lot growing up. Every time I did something smart, she would go, "Ah, that a brain like yours has to be eaten by worms one day. You poor thing."
So long, fun game.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. What a pleasure it was to share the space. I have Joe has pulled a card.
Are you gonna show that?
Should I show them? You want to show them on the watch?
Oh, that's the wrong watch.
You see that? Joe has a watch face. Might not be as clear there, but yesterday,
Here it is.
when me and Joe sat down to make some art, this is what she asked for, right? So my watch as well has my art. Why are you
You can see it upside down.
strange? Usually I can change it like that. Why are you like this? It's actually not changing. Locks.
Did you break it?
I guess so.
Well, it's okay. It's a pretty one.
I guess it's broke. Maybe it's not working because this thing is live right now and it can't auto update over my Bluetooth or something. Fine. But yeah, that's Joe's little watch face now. All right, and then the clock time gets to be in this little black space. I think this one turned out pretty cute. And then I'll show you my official piece. That's the one. No. Why? Why can't I change it?
This one, right?
That is pretty cool. Huh?
Oh, this.
That's the one that
I like that one.
I made for my watch face yesterday. All right, so it's like. I'm fine. I'm just passing out. Just to hear the stuff, I think. I hear you. I think you've probably heard me say that exact words yesterday, hoopty hoops. It's only so much that I can do, bro. I'm gonna show you a flower. That's the objective that I am trying to get to right now. This one does have
Dan.
problems. Baby poop. Freaking Dan. How about those? Bro, hey Lost Dude. Hey. Are you South African? I used to be.
Still a little bit.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm pretty South African.
Ek is.
Ek is 'n bietjie South Afrikaans. Net so bietjie. Oh, my heart dies. You sweetheart. Bro. Like these comments. Like these comments, oops. Yes. This valuable hoops, Dan asks. You like this? You want it like that? Yeah. The fact that this thing gets so bright that you can't see the details. Focus. There we go. Oh. Hot damn. And then I just wrote like a little snippet. Little snippet. Little mini bobini. It goes, power and control. There are some things. I should edit it. I have I have made a small error. There are some things outside of your control. That does not mean you have no power.
Lost Dude, were you on RPAN?
Might have been.
Did you stream before the pandemic?
A little bit, yeah. I streamed. I mean, I think it was a little during the pandemic, but I started streaming, I think, the first time in November of the year before when I started streaming daily. I remember one of my very first streams. I was rolling little sage sticks.
So you streamed before you went to China?
No, no. After I
Okay.
came back from China.
So that wouldn't have been 2019, but it would have been 2020. It was the end
It
of
was
2020
No, you're right. Yeah, it was 2020, and then 2021 was the first year
that you started streaming these
every
dailies.
day. Exactly.
No.
Yeah, but maybe I remember you from 2020, from 2019. Did you stream back then? Was early pandemic. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, early
yeah.
pandemic
Early
you were
pandemic.
streaming.
Arpan. He used the word
Yeah.
Arpan. I was streaming on Arpan back in the day, and I have not stopped. I found you streaming in February of
Dan
2021.
and I came around the exact same time-ish.
You're
like
right.
within a month. I was in
Yeah.
February of 21 as well.
You were
The beginning of
exactly
February.
like start of February when you found me. Your streams helped me out. Lost Dude. That's so wholesome. I hope that these streams can continue to help. I still do them every day, little by little, you know,
The
very
intention is
grounding.
always good.
That's so wholesome. Thank you for saying those words. We show up with hopefulness. Today we didn't share too much, apparently, of engagement, right? Since we were talking about daylight savings, and we were just like chitter chattering and bib bopping with chat. I feel I enjoyed our stream.
I think I wish I could remember the name of the person that said the engagement thing, but I think they whipped us into engaging.
Yeah, we were
At least
like,
I felt whipped into engaging.
we were like, okay, Jeeps, we'll start engaging harder. Okay, thank you, friend. Again, I did a reading. You did a reading for me. I still do. I still do pull the cards. Join us again, dear friend. We'll be here every day, forever. I'm never gonna die. I'm gonna be here when I'm 1,000 years old. Hopefully, I still look just as chatted. I remember that you were one of the constant people back then, Zhao. Enjoy your extra hour of sunlight, everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing. In the evening, it's going to get darker a lot later. Well, not a lot, but like an hour, which is a good chunk of time.
Nice. We're gonna get some time.
Enjoy your day of sunlight saving.
Save some sunlight for all of us. And we'll see you friends again real soon. Tomorrow. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you don't. I'll see you again tomorrow, dear friends. Thank you for joining us.